Jenner, who was a secret investor in Phoebe Gates's new online shopping company called Via. This is a startup. There are not many details known about it yet. It just says it's a new way to shop online. No one knows anything about it, but they actually made a promo for this startup with Kim Kardashian, posted to Instagram. You can see here.
Is this thing on? Okay. Guys, it's time to tell you guys about what Via, our company, is. While you're shopping, tells you... Sophia, what the hell are you doing in here? Are you telling them about the app? Kim told me that I could.
Oh yeah, Kim Kardashian told you should.
She did?
Oh great, yeah, let's call her.
Okay, you're really embarrassing me.
You're embarrassing me. Hey Kim.
Hey girls, what are you up to?
Well, Sophia wants to tell everyone
This is so bad.
Kim cannot. There's some logical
She can't even play herself.
There's some logical inconsistencies here because she's like, oh, Kim Kardashian said that. Like it would be a crazy idea to be able to talk to Kim Kardashian.
When you're Bill Gates' daughter.
When you're Bill
like,
Gates' daughter, and then you just called her. So this skit just doesn't even make any sense.
Just
either.
Keep going.
Oh, you want to watch the rest? Okay, here we go.
No, I don't. I just think people want to get off the wait list.
Girls, have I taught you nothing about media training? You can't just give them everything right now.
that is
Actually, I'm sorry, Kim Kardashian's better than both of them.
Better at
great
acting.
point, Kim. You're the expert.
Starting a company is no joke. So keep Via under wraps until the perfect moment. Trust me, it'll be worth it.
From the real mouthful legend. Thank you, Kim. We appreciate it.
Alright, I'll call you girls later. We have a lot of work to do.
We do. Mostly me. Phoebe actually knew what she was doing, but whatever. Bye! I didn't actually ask her, could you tell?
Well, no shit.
Okay.
That's the promo they made for their new startup company.
Like I said, it's the issue here is that
and this is the type of astroturfing they are receiving just right out the gate. And now I'm looking at their socials. The official account for the Burnouts podcast on Instagram already has 500,000 followers.
they're getting
And,
they're getting
I saw
shut
Hawk
down.
Tua Girl's numbers tanked when she came back, so.
Because like I said, this guy has a monopoly over the EMF radio spectrum in Middle Earth because of that Mercury weapon once again. And it's all about that Mercury weapon that they
You just wouldn't have the opportunities without your last name.
And,
Again, which is why the podcast should just be like Confessions of a Billionaire's Daughter.
That's way more interesting.
Way more interesting.
And make it a solo podcast. Nobody knows or cares who your friend is.
Like, I came back from like a trip to Martha's Vineyard, and my dad was having a weird party with a bunch of people in masks. I don't know where it was going. Everyone was like, I don't know where they got the robes from. We didn't have any black robes in the house.
It was like so weird, and like I brought my Tinder date.
That Mercury weapon, it's all about the Mercury weapon, like I said. Otherwise, they would not steal the bag. They wouldn't dare. They wouldn't dare to be so bold. You understand? And that Mercury weapon is also the reason why we can't hear anybody else. Yeah, we can't hear anybody else trying to tell us things. I'm pretty sure that there's lots of information that would be very useful right now. That, other people want to tell us. Should I say, Nephilim or Elvish, whatever the hell they have left, Hyperborean, whatever the hell they're called these days. And I'm sure there is some people out there that want to tell us things, very valuable information, but they can't. And you understand, that Mercury weapon, gives them control of the whole radio spectrum of the entire goddamn fucking realm. And everyone else that wants to talk to Whitey cannot talk to Whitey. I said this before. That's the issue. That's the issue. We don't have we don't know valuable information that we should know in this situation, because people that can tell us are not allowed to speak. Understand? That's what the issue is. That's what the issue is. It's the whole radio. I mean, they keep talking about the FTC in America giving away radio spectrum to mobile companies, giving something to radio stations or TV stations or some shit like that. All bullshit. All bullshit. And they even said there was something about selling it. Selling the spectrum. The radio spectrum. Certain bands, radio bands or whatever. Selling that shit. You're not selling any fucking thing. You got a fucking monopoly over all of it. They have a fucking monopoly over the entire radio spectrum of this fucking realm. That's why I'm not hearing shit from anybody. Understand? And it is that mercury weapon. We keep coming back to it. It is that mercury weapon that allows them to do it all. Without it, they would have nothing. Without that mercury weapon, they would have absolutely nothing. Let's see, is it grainy? Seems to have been taken back, it's not focusing. I can't really say. Then again, if I can't say, it means it's not good. I can't say if it's still grainy or not.
Very slightly my fault.
I can't really say. Looks okay. Not that good, not that good. See, if you look at, I can't really tell. Launch the camera app. What the fuck are you doing? Yeah, I can't really tell right now. Yeah, it needs to make out faces. On 13, it made out. You can make out the faces. That's the whole point. Let's see how well it does. I want to say it's okay, but I'm not. I wouldn't be so sure. I want to say it's fine, but I wouldn't be so sure. I'm not entirely sure on this one. It's a little bit too grainy. I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure. Like I said, this S22, like I said, the S22 and up, it's, you finally get into some polished, really polished and finished, well-finished devices that you can say are worth the money, when they're new. But, again, it's ruined by these software updates.
Going on and stuff.
It's just, it goes to shit because of these software updates, very fast. Let's see. It looks the same. I want to say it's about the same. That's the thing. It needs to make out the faces. It needs to pick up, that's in the camera app. But 13 was very, very good at making out faces in the dark. You could tell who it is. I mean, literally by looking at the picture, you could tell who it is. And that's what we need to have working.
What are you up to the weekend? Taking them out? You got it. Jackie's coming up tomorrow. Nice, bud. Yeah. Mike, you're coming over as well. Mike, I'm there. Mike, that's so nice. Yeah, do you want to see it? Great goal.
So here's what you need to understand about this situation. Pimp Daddy-O here has been bringing these boys in dresses on the sidewalks for the last 10 years since he stole the bag. Now, because he can do this and boss them around, do you really believe that the Harvey Weinstein shit they had in Hollywood and all the rest of the Me Too shit they had, Do you really believe any of that shit is real? Obviously, he's bossing them around. He's putting some mileage on these boys. Yeah, he's putting some mileage on these boys, walking them, you know, taking them out for a walk on the sidewalk every day. Now, if he can do this because he wants to say is this and that, yeah, he wants to say is this and that, you know, that this one, that, you know, this celebrity and that celebrity and this individual here and that individual over there. If he can do this, do you really believe any of that Me Too shit? No, you don't. No, you don't. You have no fucking reason to believe any of it. Right now, from what I showed you in these fucking pictures every day, you have no reason to believe any of that Me Too shit that they were talking about, because it's fucking fake. Really, really fake. And you can tell by looking at my, you can tell by looking at my fucking pictures how fake it is. Yeah, you can tell by looking at my fucking pictures at how fake it is. This motherfucker has brought out every fucking boy in a dress that he can fucking muster for the last 10 years on these fucking sidewalks. Yeah. Yeah. That's right, it's all fake. Very, very fake. I mean, they're on a fucking death march out here, man. Literally on a fucking death march on these sidewalks, walking around every fucking day for the last 10 years. In every city that I went to, this guy had them out on patrol, especially now. I mean, it's amazing the shit that you see on this fucking camera every day. I mean, you know, you get, I mean, if you could see it with my own eyes, you know, if you could see what I'm seeing, you'd be amazed. You know, the camera doesn't do it justice. The camera doesn't do it justice, but this guy had them on, had them on fucking, on a fucking death march out here for the last couple of months. You know, more or less a year or two. A fucking death march out here every fucking day. What are you doing, man? You look like a fucking retard. What are you doing? What the fuck do you think you're doing right now? Pretending? Why are you pretending? For the sake of pretending, they're out here on a death march. This guy put enough miles on him in the last 2 years alone to walk around Middle Earth 100 times over. Yeah, this thing amazingly stopped fucking draining. Diesel Jag is a crime against humanity. Burning. I put these socks on today. Yeah, as long as the grain is gone, I'm happy, you know, it's okay. We'll look at nearby share, find out what the fuck they did. I'll take a look at the fucking components of it and find out what the fuck they did maybe. I'll take a good look at it, because it seems to be a big hole in there. And I noticed it, that's why I was turning that shit off everywhere I could. Because I noticed there was a big fucking hole in it. As long as the grain is gone, I'm happy, it's okay. Some Warzone.
I'm going to share you a little secret. Okay.
My balls are itching from these fucking pants. Unbelievable. going to have a nightcap. Let's have a nightcap. At least it's nice. It's actually warm right now. Feels very good. Feels good. Minus my shoes. My shoes do not feel very good. My feet are fucking on fire.